Rajis will do. First of all, I would like to thank Manish ji, who is the AICC in charge, and also Victor ji, who is the secretary in charge for Meghalaya, and Madam Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi for giving me the opportunity to serve Meghalaya. As I said, I'm only a son of a farmer. This is possible because it is in the Congress party. I seek the help and cooperation of James, who has been in the party for the last 35 years and have a great experience. Also, I seek the help and cooperation of Dr. Celestine Longdo, who is the outgoing president. I love working under him as a working president. I hope that he will also guide me as the president from now. My main job ahead is how to unite the party, number one, and number two, how to do a big enrollment in the party so that every nook and corner of the village of the state will know about the Congress. So that is a big task ahead of us. We need to train our people. We need to, give them the sentiments. We need to tell them that we have hopes. The people of Meghalaya have hopes in the Congress, and I think only if we work together, then people will also trust us. First, we have to trust amongst ourselves, unite amongst ourselves, then only people will trust us. That is my main target, and I'm sure, I'm confident with the blessing of God and with all of you, with your blessings, I can do that. That is the main task ahead. The rest, I think I'm ready to answer any of the questions. Today is my first day. I'll not criticize anybody, but I'll tell you, I'll talk only positive. That is my sincere request for you. Thank you.
So you've mentioned during your speech that Dr. Mukul Sangma does not like you. What is the reason?
No, it's not a question of doesn't like. He doesn't come here today. It may be, I said, it may be. I want to be transparent in my journey. I don't want to hide the truth. I want to be transparent in my journey because I know the people of Meghalaya is not full. Even I try to hide here, I try to hide there. That's why I think it's my job. I'll go and meet him. I'll take the guidance of the general secretaries and the in charge. I'll take the guidance of Dr. Celestine Longdo and many others. I'll definitely meet him. I've just joined today. Actually, as soon as my appointment was announced, I flew all the way from Delhi to Shillong. Me and along with Dr. Bong, I wanted to meet him, but it was an assembly session, so I cannot. At the same time, me also asked my children are studying outside. I need to get my visa done, interview done, fingerprint done, so I went back to Delhi. Then after that I came back here, I tried to meet him again, assembly sessions was there. I could not meet him, but I need also to see all the preparations, people coming all over the state should come here, so we were busy. So definitely it's my job, I'll try to meet him. He used to be a dear friend of mine, a senior leader. It may not be against me, it may be against him also, it may be against anybody also. So definitely we'll see. It's too early to say, but his absence today, I think I should be transparent to everybody. Maybe then it's my job, I'll do.
But
I always consider him as the boss in the party and as a friend.
But sir, it is visible that legislators of the party from Garo Hills, today is the second function that the MPCC has organized and they have skipped.
Yeah. Legislators in Garo Hills, mainly Mukul's family and friends and all the Congress who were there. So naturally, if he is not there, others will not there. And this is an open fact. So I think that the other day Marthan Sama came, today Deborah came. So I think there must be something. That's why I told you that we will try to see that things are in order.
Mapala, the thing is that what we have seen that you today you said that within 2 months you will be visiting 60 blocks.
Yes.
Before taking any decision regarding Garo Hills, will you talk to Dr. Mukul Sangma and take his views before making any decision, or what will be your?
See, Garo Hills is almost as big as Khasi Hills. We have 24 constituencies. Definitely, I'll take whenever I take a decision, I'll take the opinion of Dr. Mukul. I'll take the opinion of Zenith, I'll take the opinion of Deborah, I'll take the opinion of many other leaders, including a man like Sir Singh Marak. I already had a words over phone with him. And many are leaders who have left the party. And see, only Mukul Sangma, Zenith Sangma, Pala, Dr. Bom will not do. We have to take everybody. As I already said, today we are less in number, but we are not less in value. So we have to see that everybody contribute. And definitely we'll have a good team, we'll have a good survey, we'll have a good technology. When we fight the election, we fight with knowledge, with information in our hands. And definitely I'll take everybody's views and ideas. And it's not that when we take everybody's views and ideas, then we don't implement or we implement. We'll see the best. Whatever ideas we take, as a party, we normally used to give in writing to the ICC. AICC will give us approval. So even for appointment of a district president, appointment of general secretaries, all these appointment I cannot do on my own. It has to be with the approval of the AICC. So will not be my view alone or Dr. Mukil's alone. It will be with the approval, consultations. We have very experienced men like James and all. Definitely is my job. And normally that is a practice to take. Without Dr. Bom as an old president, I will not know about the future. So we have to connect the old, the present, and then only we can move for the future.
When you say about bringing those people who left party, especially in the Garo Hills, since you are not a person who has been contested from Garo Hills, getting the legislators or those leaders who left Congress in Garo Hills, how will you ensure that the present MLAs from Garo Hills are comfortable in working with those leaders?
Definitely, maybe at the beginning, that's why we need negotiations with friends. I think definitely that's not a new thing. MLAs will come and go. But when we go there, I'll not go as an MP, I'll go as a congressman. When I call them, I'll not call them as an MLA only, I will call them also as a congressman. So Congress is within the family. So we call them as a Congress workers, as a Congress within family. I think there should be no problem of working as a family and as a Congress.
With the absence of Dr. Mukul, you have now like dual responsibility now as a president of your party. So what is your first priority, like your first thing that you see that you want to do to build the party?
Yeah, I think it's a very important question. Definitely, I have to have a priority. Normally, my state is my priority. And as an opposition, I don't have much work in Delhi also. I may miss a few meetings or less important meetings. I may miss a few meetings, but I will concentrate in the state more than in Delhi. So I have to know my priority and work out in such a way my Delhi work will not be hampered and my state work will not be hampered. But I'm confident, we work as a team. I'm not alone. We have the district level, the block level, and the polling stations level, and the team in the party, an executive committee, different committees. I think that should not be a problem. I have to only work harder than usual. I think that should not be a problem.
So you're reviving Congress, but like how big challenge it will be for you to take on the might of MPP in the 2023 polls, sir?
I think, see, MPP is done in the ruling as of now. There is no doubt that if you look at the MLAs, MPP is more than the Congress. But if you look at the percentage of people voted, Congress is almost double than NPP. And to say that NPP mighty, I don't agree with it. NPP may have more MLAs at that time, but the Congress has more voters. So it doesn't depend on your MLAs alone, it depends on the voters. So I think this time we'll multiply more our voters. Last time we got almost 35%, NPP got only 17.6%, UDP got 17.6%. Even combined both of them, Congress will still have more than them. So I don't think that there's much challenge, we'll definitely manage it.
Will you lead the government?
The reason that all your in the past few days also, whenever you gave statement, all your statement is directed towards UDP. Why nothing against MPP?
I think it is wrong because normally, you know, NPP also, I criticized Conrad Sangma also many a time, UDP many a time. Why I criticize UDP? Because definitely I concentrate on my constituency. Today I've been appointed as a president. Now I'll concentrate entire state. But normally I concentrate in my constituency because I know more about my constituency. I travel length and breadth of my constituency. I've seen the problem of people in my constituency. I've seen the harassment to the people of my constituency. That's why, and most of the works that are in home ministry, most of the works are in Weybridge, most of the works in related to alcohol, to drugs and everything. And all these departments are held by the UDP. That's why I don't criticize UDP alone. I criticize the bad works they have done. So it is not that I'm against UDP and pro NPP. That is wrong. I'm against all the bad mismanagement or misgovernance.
Will you lead the government if Congress secures majority? Will you lead the government?
Definitely, boss, will secure majority. No doubt. In the next government, even whatever you say, we are targeting the 2023. Next government will be secure absolute majority.
Will you lead the government? Question you have not answered. Will you lead the government?
Or lead the government?
Yeah.
You know, man proposes, God disposes.
What does it mean?
Means that we'll see when we cross the bridge. You see, a chief minister post is one post. A chief minister is one post. We have very competent people competent MLAs among us. I think it is wrong to project myself because there are many other people as good as me or better than me. So I don't think that it is right. Normally a Congress, we don't project the chief minister in advance. We will see when we cross the bridge. Then only we'll see, then only we'll select. There'll be a CLP who will elect the leader. So we'll follow that process, we'll not break that process. So there's no doubt about that. The Congress has a system and will follow the system. And a man like him will take a call who should be the leader.
But will there be any regional approach? Because if Garo Hills, if they get more, Khasi Hills, if you get more.
The regional approach, we have not worked it out because the momentum for election is not yet there. Maybe that will take when we discuss with all our seniors, experienced people and the high command. So the regional approach will be definitely with them.
Anything else?
One question.
Fast, because same questions are coming again and again. And I think it will be better if you ask something pertaining to 1 or 2 months instead of going 16 months down.
But how will you ensure unity in this sort of a...
Unity is very much there. So you don't bother about the unity part. Unity is there.
But it is not visible.
To begin with, I would like to say one thing only, that we will miss Mr. Pala in Delhi. I will ensure that he is in Meghalaya only. He won't be in Delhi any longer.
Manish ji, the thing is that today Dr. Mukul is not here, Garo Hills MLAs are not here. So how are you going to meet them?
Why not? Why not? As a president of the state, it is his duty. He will go and meet each and everyone.
I'm saying about you.
If given a chance, I'll also go. No problem.
And how do you see the upcoming election,
Upcoming elections, see, you know how the government is performing.
with so much of differences,
No. Differences. There are no differences. You need to understand one thing. Dr. Mukul is the CLP of our party. He is almost as tall a leader as anybody else in the entire northeastern state. So there is nothing against that. So Balaji and Mukulji, both are our leaders. They'll be working together in the interest of the party and the interest of the state.
such an important program of the party, he's missing and he's not part of it. And not only him, a few of his,
People miss out sometimes. People are not well, sometimes during COVID or something else. That's okay. But they're part of the family.
not the whole thing back.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's not a
Thank you very much. Please
Let's hope,
share.
you just have lunch and that is not an issue to be.